Hello, what's happening? Matt aka Lethal Frag here. I'm going to do my second impressions of Modern Warfare 3 after playing for the entire night. Stayed up for about 32 hours playing, and you know, I'm still on the fence about this game. Felt a little bit disappointed when I went to bed last night, like the game hadn't quite grabbed me the way I would have liked it to. But that being said, it's still a solid game, and I'm not gonna sit here and hate on it. I'll definitely be doing a commentary on what they improved on, and maybe some issues that I saw in the game. But I mean, there's no fatal flaws in this game. It's really solid. It runs really smooth. I mean, if you look at the game mechanics after sitting down and playing, I mean, everything about the game mechanics screams Modern Warfare 2. It just screams Modern Warfare 2. The engine's the exact same. What I did find interesting, though, is that the hit detection seems a little bit off compared to Modern Warfare 2. I think we can all agree that Modern Warfare 2 had the best hit detection out of any of the Call of Duty games. It was just spot on. Even when you were lagging, your hit detection was really good. Whereas this game, when you're lagging, your hit detection seems a little bit off. I don't know what the reasons for that is, but you know, it seemed a little bit off. That's not a big deal, especially coming from Black Ops, which was a little bit of a nightmare with the hit detection. But yeah, overall, really solid. I gotta say, I really enjoyed playing Kill Confirmed. I probably ended up playing more Kill Confirmed than anything on my first night. I think it's a really solid addition to the series. It's really team deathmatch with an objective, which is is pretty cool. I think that's what a lot of people wanted, because a lot of people don't like playing team deathmatch because it's a lot of camping. And you know, camping in Kill Confirmed has its benefits. You know, you still get your kill streaks, you still, you know, rack up some big points, but it's really all about grabbing those dog tags, and you don't have to have the best kill death to really contribute to your team. It's about how many dog tags you grab, not how many kills you get. Granted, you still get the majority of your points from killing. Let's talk about the maps really quick. I found it kind of interesting, their choice of map design. Not saying it's a bad thing, but all the maps are really incredibly small. There's not any maps that are really large. There's not a big map like a Derail, or, you know, just in comparison to Black Ops, I mean, most of the maps are slightly larger than firing range. I mean, probably the biggest one's double the size of firing range, which is nothing when you come to a first-person shooter. So, you know, there's really no shortage of action in this game, which, you know, is a good thing. That's what a lot of people wanted, is more action. Doesn't particularly suit my style of play the best, but I'm not going to complain about that just because it doesn't, you know, fit my exact mold for what would be my perfect first-person shooter. I prefer the larger maps over smaller maps, and this is all smaller maps. It doesn't mean the game isn't fun for me, it just means I'm a little bit out of my comfort zone as far as gameplay goes. You know, I like to sit back, not necessarily camp, but I really enjoy getting, you know, super long shots. That's what I'm really good at. So having to, you know, rush around and constantly be looking at your back isn't the best for me, but there's nothing wrong with that. You know, the theater mode didn't work for me on PC. I'm trying to reinstall the game right now to see if I can get that working so I can get those map breakdowns and spawn theory videos out, which is what I really wanted to do for this game, and I still will do for this game as soon as I can get that theater mode working, because I think that's really going to help out my game and help out a lot of people's game. It's actually going to be a lot easier for me to do the spawn theory videos with the maps being smaller. There's much less, I guess, math involved trying to figure out those spawns. It's a little more straightforward on a smaller map than it is a giant map where there can be so many different probabilities of spawns. Though if a map's super small, that does complicate it a little bit. Like on Nuketown, when I went through and I looked at the spawns, I never made a video on it, but there was about, I want to say, 22 to 24 different places you could actually spawn on Nuketown, depending on, you know, where the action was going. So there's a lot of probability there, but at the same point, they were all kind of clustered near each other, so it wasn't that hard to figure out, you know, what a choke point was and what that line was you'd cross to flip the spawns. As far as guns go, I mean, there's a massive variety of guns, and I really enjoy that. The bullet damage seems really high in Modern Warfare 3. That could just be me, but it seems like it's really easy to get kills. Once again, not saying that's a bad thing, I'm just giving my impressions of the game. I'll get into what I did and did not like in later commentaries. I just wanted to give my impression after having put in a full night of gameplay. And I definitely got a full night of gameplay, and I think I stopped at level 34 or 35. Yeah, one thing I've noticed is there's not that many people camping in this game right now, and the main reason for that is it's really hard to camp with the spawns the way they are, with the size of the maps. The spawns are constantly rotating, so holding down a set position unless you're doing it as a team is not necessarily easy, which is probably good for the the overall value of the game is just as a group concerned. As far as the whole mass of players making it enjoyable for everybody, that's probably a good thing, and I'm guessing that's why they went with the smaller maps. Although, I just don't know. I really wish there would have been like 1 or 2 really big maps in there, but I just don't see it. They're all pretty small. You never have a problem finding somebody to kill. But I mean, if you're looking for fast-paced action, which I would say is the majority of Call of Duty people, a lot of people like to run and gun and do all those things and really force the action. This is a great game for that, and they really took that aspect of the game to the next level. A little bit on the fence about kill streaks. It seems to me right now that the support kill streak is a little bit overpowered, but I'm gonna have to play some more before I get a final impression on that. It just seems to me that having kill streaks, especially ones that can get you kills without resetting your kill streak when you die, is kind of crazy to me. I mean, you can basically get a B-52 every single game. It's not terribly hard. I mean, I have no problem getting 18 kills in a game, especially when your kill streak doesn't reset after you die. But I mean, I totally see the point of why they did it. It gives players that maybe aren't the best at the game, or people that really like to run and gun or help out their team, an avenue to do that without having to camp. And I think that's another reason that camping's way down. I think most people are using the support kill streaks, which it's a real benefit to your team because you're constantly getting UAVs and counter UAVs, advanced UAVs, whatever you want to put your streaks into. Without having to worry about killing and dying, all you have to do is, get out there and get some points. I did like that in Domination, your kill streaks are based on points and not kills, whereas Team Deathmatch and Kill Confirmed, your kill streaks are based on how many kills you get, which makes sense. Although I would have liked to see some bonus for picking up tags and Kill Confirmed. There doesn't really seem that much benefit, and I saw a lot of people missing tags just because they didn't want to go pick them up and die. But other than that, really solid, really happy with the game, and I look forward to playing some more and getting some more content out there. That's about all I got. Frag out.